Hey friends, this is Matt Bender for Jason Narvy's Acting for the Camera class in January 2016. And this is my first video phone entry log thing, and I'm supposed to ask myself two questions. The first question is, how do I see myself? And the second question is, what do I want to get out of a film acting class? So first, I would say I see myself primarily as a storyteller. I look at life in terms of story and storytelling, and I look at pretty much all aspects of life that way, really. And I like to try to incorporate storytelling in every single thing that I do. And I also really like just trying different aspects of storytelling. So last semester I did directing and did storytelling through directing. The semester before that, I did lighting design and did storytelling through that. But my two big passions when it comes to storytelling are writing and acting. So, as a writer, I've been writing since middle school, or even a little bit earlier than that. Since I was very, very, very young, I would always follow my parents and siblings around telling them stories. And so, my oldest brother, actually, who's 9 years older than me, he was very encouraging and said, Matthew, you should really write some of these down. So in middle school I started, and I'm a nerd, so I really like fantasy and sci-fi. So that's pretty much everything that I wrote, and I wrote fantasy and sci-fi, and I wrote like short stories and prose. And that's what I did primarily in middle school and high school. So when I got to college, I got to try playwriting, and I did a little bit of comic book writing, and I'm hoping to learn some script writing in the near future from someone. So I'm really, really excited about all the kind of writing things that I can do. And this last semester, I started a novel, which is super great. It's a science fiction novel, about 20,000 words long. And then over break, I extended it by another about 10,000 words. So I've been having a great time with that. And then when it comes to acting, which is my other big passion of storytelling, I started that when I was a freshman in high school. And I did stage acting, only stage acting, all the way through high school, a lot of musicals, and then started to get a little bit more into the plays. And when I went to college, I found myself a liking for more of the plays, because I like the more serious storytelling kind of aspects that happen with plays, and because I'm trained by our program, which tends to influence us to like plays more, I think, sometimes. Some of our professors often have expressed certain aspects of storytelling that tend to be a little bit more like real life when it comes to straight plays versus musicals, and I actually tend to agree with them. And I don't know if I just agree with them because I agree with them in real life, or if I agree with them because I think that they're really cool or whatever. But I would say that I agree with them because I think it's a thing, but I don't know. You never know what is subtly influencing your subconscious, I guess. But yeah, I'm an actor, and I've done a lot of stage acting through that time. And when I was in middle school, I would always watch one of my older brothers who did acting on stage and always tell my parents I really wanted to do it. And there's this one specific instance, actually, I remember in middle school when I was watching a play, and one of the leads was actually a sophomore in high school at the time. And in middle school, I was looking through the playbill and said, "Hey, Mom, look, when I'm a freshman, she'll be a senior, and we could be in a show together." My mom's exact words were, "Yeah, well, if you get in." So that was super encouraging. But when I was a freshman and she was a senior in high school, the very first play that I was ever in, I got cast opposite her and ended up kissing her on stage. So, yeah. I also like to show people that I can prove them wrong, as I feel like a lot of artists like to do, because there's always those people in your life that are really good at just shitting on your dreams and shitting on art in general, and that's just a thing of life. So, yeah, I like to prove people wrong. And so this film acting class is actually just an extension of that. First off, I like to just try different kinds of storytelling, and so within my passion of acting, this film acting is a kind of acting that I've never done before. I would also like to do voice acting, that kind of thing, but this film acting class is an opportunity, and I really just want to learn and really want to when you start a different medium of storytelling, even if you're proficient at another one, there's always a period of time where you're super shitty at it. So I'm really excited to just be super shitty at film acting for a while and just kind of revel in the shittiness of being bad at not being able to use a camera well. Like, I don't know. Well, right now, I'm probably doing things that are very terrible. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. So we'll see. Like, that's what the semester is. Like, I'm a junior in college. I get to just fucking be shitty at it and just get the shittiness out of the way, right? And then you don't get better unless you're just shitty for a while and practice makes perfect. So I'm excited. And that's really what I want out of a film class, I think. It's just to tackle a new way of storytelling in a different aspect of one of my really big passions that go with storytelling and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'd say that's really what I want from this class, and I'm really excited to get to know all the people in it. And I'm discovering that when thinking about what I want to talk about on this thing, it gets kind of cool and kind of like strangely intimate. That things you might not necessarily tell other people. So I'm looking forward to getting to know other people that way as well. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in class, and I'll talk to you guys later.